Hi everyone, it's the 18th of June. I will publish also gold precious metals miners video today, just like I published the uranium miners yesterday. I think it's been a while and the update is overdue. Now, ES bounced off this blue plus golden double support yesterday and rocketed higher. That is, completely not unexpected, obviously. That was a beautiful double support, that blue plus golden, which I mentioned in yesterday's video, and it shot up. Is it going to get to the red top band, which is going to be around 5,525? That is the big question. And if it stays inside the blue, yes, it will. If it doesn't stay inside the blue, if it comes down and breaks the blue, then the red bottom band will be the next potential support to start to rally to 5,500 again. But either way, this has been an amazing rally if you were buying the dips yesterday. And basically the same chart on SPX cash. It is still pushing higher, and the red top band is the obvious target. This is overnight action consolidation, but I think after a while, today, maybe we'll see a little bit more pullback. Without touching the blue bottom band, it has to run because that blue bottom band has already 3 touches, and that may break if it gets there. This changes quite a few things, I believe, because Dow Jones, even though it broke down the golden bear flag, it has broken back into it. So unless this is a fake, so I'm going to show you something here. Yeah, this is not a bear flag because the top band is broken, which is good, of course. But clearly that blue resistance has to be broken for Dow Jones to keep on running. Without that, I don't think it can move to the upside. And if this is a fake to the inside, it should come down and make new lows. Okay. Dow Jones cash is the same story. That golden bear flag has been penetrated back in, and the blue resistance is there. So I'm getting mixed signals here on the Dow Jones. NASDAQ obviously is the champion, and it had broken the purple resistance after the break of the golden bull flag, which I mentioned. It's gone up from here where the buy signal was issued, and 1,300 points, 1,300 points up from this signal. The purple resistance was broken. The blue top band is now broken. A rising channel is broken to the upside. This is as bullish as it gets. And our guidance is this green large uptrend. And the question is it whether it's going to get to that 21,000, that green top band. This is here our gigantic uptrend from the lows of last October, November. NASDAQ cash, similar story. The blue top band is now broken. A rising channel breaking to the upside, especially kind of a steep rising channel breaking to the upside, is something to be amazed about. Is it going to touch maybe the next potential resistance / target is that golden top band, right? That could become a resistance, and if it gets there, that's also making it a target. And then after that, obviously, we will have to watch out for a channel like this one. But it's too early to say that, okay? Either way, it is a major break to the upside. Russell is, I mentioned Russell as the last chance to rally yesterday at 1995. That golden top band, 3 touches on it. The golden bottom band, this is the first touch, and the second touch held. And it broke out of the blue downtrend. That steep downtrend was broken. So 1995, I'm expecting maybe another touch on that golden bottom band, which is going to be marginally lower than the previous low, 1995. But then after that, if it really wants to rally, it has to respect this golden bottom band and start a big run. So the veg, I'm going to remove the veg here, and the blue channel is broken, so to have a clarity here. But what matters here is also this red broken support that got back tested, and I thought maybe it is breaking it to the upside, but so far it has failed to break above it. I'm not sure if this was news action. I might have missed some news, but either way, it looked very strong, and the golden bull flag has to be broken to the upside for the rally to continue. FTSE hasn't changed much really. I mean, it may come down to this green support, like form the veg and then break to the upside. Not much to add. DAX is interesting because it's broken back into the red, failed bull flag. Very, very choppy indeed. And I'm now going to look into something here. Okay, and it is exactly this one here. All right. Let's put this in black color, right, to make a distinction. This is where it started. It came down, bounced without making a new high. It came down again. So if this black and golden double resistance holds, DAX is going to come down big time. And the level for DAX double resistance would be around 230, 240. TLT had broken out of the golden bull flag, and it had broken the green internal resistance, which is why it is still looking very bullish. The 10-year note trying to break that purple resistance. So far, it hasn't really managed to do it, but I think it is a tired resistance, which probably will give way, and we're going to get to that golden top band eventually. I had mentioned about the French index, and this is the golden support zone together with the blue support rail, and I think there is a good chance that maybe another marginal low, and then touch that and move back to 8,000. So this correction, the deep correction, is just a correction. It's not really a bear market turnaround for my money. I mean, it just is a major resistance zone that is getting back tested. Okay, that's why I think it is going to hold, and we're going to at least get to 8,000. Let's have a look at oil, and oil had broken the purple resistance. There was this, I'm going to show you, right, this blue resistance that is now broken too. I thought oil is going to reverse and we can short it after breaking that purple support. Instead, it has broken the purple triangle to the upside. And what's happening here is this golden resistance zone. I'm going to switch to the 4-hourly, right? That 4-hourly chart is showing that resistance getting tested for the fourth time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we also have this golden resistance. And obviously, if it can break it, then oil is going to start a big run. But this is a round trip. You can see here there was a big sell-off and then recovery. Is it going to go through this, or is it going to come down and break it to the downside? And if we want to put a kind of an uptrend inside this, like we can say this, I'm going to put this in green color, right? Clearly this green channel has to be broken to the downside, and I think it's unlikely right now. At the moment, as it stands, it is forcing this golden resistance zone, and if it can break it, we're going to get to that green top band, and maybe after that we may get a reversal. Either way, oil has not really played out. My bearish scenario hasn't played out, which is why I'm not really shorting it. We first need to see the reversal. Without that, I wouldn't touch it. That golden resistance on Brent oil, right? This is that goes exactly the same as the US oil. It is getting tested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times on that golden resistance, and it is inside the golden uptrend. Clearly, if it comes down to the golden bottom band, we may see a rally towards 87. So just, I think it looks bullish short term. Natural gas reversed at that green top band. That was a point shot, really. Even though it tried to break it a few ticks, it came down and it has broken the golden uptrend. And we're going to see whether this whole thing, this whole thing will topple, and we will see a big decline. And it doesn't show anything yet. But I think if we break that red bottom band, I think we're going to see a bounce off the red bottom band. We fill the gap, and then after that, if it breaks the red bottom band, it may also break that blue support, which held in the recent low. So red bottom band holds, fills the gap without breaking that green top band. If it comes down to break that red, that is going to become very bearish. Similar scenario, the red channel was broken by the July contract, and July contract is going to expire soon, and we have to check out the next contract now. This is the annoying bit with the futures, because there are usually big gaps, especially on natgas, when the contract rolls over. This is, of course, the July contract, and of course, if we break it to the upside, it'll at least fill the gap and maybe run a bit more. Metals are looking very red today, and the purple resistance is holding, and the green on gold. This is obviously gold. The golden sideways channel is intact, and I think the futures chart wants to test that 2300, and from there I think we're going to go to 2450. So I'm watching this very carefully. Excuse me. There is no bottom out just yet, and we have this purple resistance. I'm going to show you. This is futures continuous. Around 2300, I think we're going to see a bottom out at that golden bottom band. And similar story on the spot chart. That golden bottom band will be tested, maybe slightly coming down a bit more. It clearly has to break that purple resistance to the upside to get to the blue top band. So there is no real bullish scenario here. And the most dangerous one for a breakdown is silver. And this double support held at the low of last week, and blue plus red, but so far it is really not pushing, and it worries me that it is going to break this red channel, and it is right there. You can see it's pushing against it now. If it breaks it, then the blue bottom band is going to be breaking too. Maybe it will break too, and that is going to make things very, very messy for metals. Platinum had broken out of the blue channel. It broke the bear flag to the upside, and that looked good, but you can see it's coming back into it, which is highly disappointing. Very, very disappointing. Either way, it may eventually, so I'm going to show you that blue potential support there. We may get a test on that blue support and then rally, and the level for that is 940-ish. Let's have a look at copper, and copper had shown us a very weak signal, a very soft. Now the golden internal support is broken too. That has been basically kind of the holding ground. It actually is, maybe it is testing it. That bottom band is getting tested right now. But either way, the green channel is broken. The black downtrend is still intact. And that's why it is driven down by this black channel. And I think I had given you ample warning at 510, 520 for that purple resistance and the red top band. I mean, if you had held on to your longs at 520, 510, 520, at least not scaled out, that is a mistake, because that was a major reversal and it came down and broke down that red bottom band. We probably should have shorted even. Now the green channel is breaking, so looking weak really. I'm now going to switch to euro. It is inside the purple bull flag right here. The green support held, so it has to get to the purple and break it to the upside to at least get to the red top band. So far, there is no action like that. Golden channel, the golden bottom band is holding. The green broken support, the green broken support is going to get back tested. And then from there, the golden bottom band, it is actually right there at that golden bottom band. The bounce off that golden bottom band is quite precise. But if it can break that golden bottom band for good, so I'm going to show you here, maybe it leaves a little bit more downside and then a rally. So if this golden, if it breaks this, the lows of yesterday, if it breaks it down for good, I think pound sterling is going to slide. US dollar, Japanese yen, still looking very good since the break of that purple resistance. And it's still looking good inside the golden uptrend. And I had mentioned that the blue top band is the obvious target, which is going to be 158.75-ish. DXY looking very strong inside the red bull flag. And clearly, if that red top band breaks, which is a textbook bull flag, then I think euro is going to get smashed with everything. Aussie, Kiwi, everything. Aussie dollar is inside the red bull flag, but if it breaks this to the downside, that is going to become a short entry. Simple as that. Just like Kiwi. Kiwi is looking very weak now because I thought the red broken channels, if the red channel breaks, which is where I bought it, because of the black support, I was buying it. But then now this black support is broken, which is really bearish now for Kiwi. Kiwi may be signaling a very big breakdown and weakness overall against US dollar. So I think US dollar is going to get really strong from here because that golden resistance held, the purple channels backtest held. Now the red support is breaking. So Kiwi is looking very soft here and it should be shorted. Right, now agriculturals. Coffee had broken the golden bull flag and it's back tested. So I think we're going to still see F250. I'm still holding half long. Wheat, disappointment, big time. It's inside the golden downtrend and it has broken that green support. And wheat July, same story. That red plus blue double support has held and it is inside the golden downtrend. So far, there is no light for wheat. Soybeans had broken this golden support. A backtest should be shorted, which is going to be around 1169. And I think it will hold, and then we'll see it coming down to 1140, which is that purple bottom band. Okay, and similarly, the July contract on soybeans. The purple bottom band is different on the July contract, and the support would be around 1153, 52, 53. Corn also disappoints so far. The red uptrend is holding, but barely. This is a touch on the golden support together with the red. But if this red support breaks, this is a bear flag, and I think it will target 400, sub 400. I'm going to get out of corn's way, and I think we can short corn to target 400, below 400 one more time. And if you look at it on the long run, right, this green, we can remove that green, okay, and that purple internal resistance, right? It is getting back tested, obviously, but I think we may see one more dive by corn if as long as it stays inside this green channel And if this red bear flag breaks to the downside, corn is a short. It is going to come down below 400 to touch maybe 380 or so. And yeah, the charts are looking bearish. I thought we were going to get to the green top band and break it, but no, it's actually looking bearish. And unless it, obviously, there is a good chance, still a chance, not a good chance, but there is still a chance for the red channel to hold and to get to 500. But I will put my stop loss there and I'm going to short this. This is cocoa. Right. Cocoa is looking very good still. It's back to 10,000. Sugar is problematic and it is off that blue support, but it couldn't break that red top band. And there is still overhead blue-green resistance. And the July contract had basically come down. The red one, I can remove that red one. And the red channel was broken. It didn't get to the green top band even, and it is testing this purple bottom band right now. And if it touches the purple bottom band, we can rally to that green and then break to the downside. That is a bear flag potential, right? So we'll see. Now, cotton is approaching that golden bottom band, which is at a 67, 66.50, 67. Is it going to touch the blue bottom band? And of course, the golden one is there too. And then we see a rally. We don't know that yet. But either way, cotton has been getting completely demolished since 100 too. It came to 70, so 30% down so far. Okay, what we have on Bitcoin is very dangerous here. Okay, I had called for a major reversal at the red arc, the top of the red arc. Okay, and it is basically, it really held. I mean, before the red arc, I was already looking at the single red resistance, which held, and that red resistance is still holding 1, 2, 3, 4, so many touches on that red resistance. That was a single line, but it's actually part of the arc, just to repeat myself. And the green supports break, that was the major signal, and its back test. It came down, the golden bull flag failed, back tested after the bounce off the blue bottom band yesterday. Now, the blue bottom band is breaking. So a very, very significant move by Bitcoin. And I think there is a chance for it to see the lows at least 55,000. Okay. And I think there is this is looking very, very bad unless it really rallies and breaks out of the black and breaks the red. But so far I'm looking from, I'm talking from experience and I'm talking from charts that this red resistance is driving everything. And I think we're going to see it coming down at least to these levels, which is going to be 59 and then possibly below 55. Ethereum is also selling, and the blue sideways channel, you can see here, 2 touches on both sides. I think the blue bottom band will break. The golden channel is in charge, and we're going to see this spike up is being erased. That is not a surprise. I mean, I mentioned it when it got to the black support, black resistance. I've been calling it for this, and it stalled and it basically rolled over and came down. I mean, if you were holding Ethereum, despite this warning, again, at least you should have taken out some of the money off the table. Don't fall in love with your positions. The golden channel is broken and back tested by Aave. ACH is getting annihilated since the failure of this red bull flag. The golden is down and it's made a new low, and it is trying to bounce off this support, right? It just found a low, and of course it had broken that red bull flag. So normally it should start a big run, but without Bitcoin, nothing matters. ADA came to the blue bottom band. Is it going to rally off this blue support? We'll see. ATA down 10% since the break of this double support, that red and golden. I think the short sellers are making good money. I've called shorts for so many times, actually. I don't short, but if you were shorting all these signals, you would have made tons. The golden support is getting tested by audio. Is it going to touch the blue bottom band and rally, or is it going to break the blue and tank all the way to the red bottom band? That is also possible. AVAX had broken the golden bottom band. That was also, again, another bearish call. And I think, yeah, it's making new lows. There is a downtrend here. I don't think AVAX is going anywhere anytime soon. And BMEX couldn't really bounce off the green bottom band so far. BNB, the disappointing coin, that golden bottom band is broken, that golden support is broken, and it had penetrated back into the blue bullish bull flag, so broken bull flag. That is a disappointment. Again, without Bitcoin, nothing can run. Now we have Chilis that couldn't break out of the green bull flag, failed here, and then it's broken down that golden support. That is why it is selling like crazy right now. CKB down 11% after break of that red support. Really, really a beautiful short entry. If you were listening to what I was saying, it's all these supports that have been broken, and every support break caused a massive waterfall. I'm going to now look into that blue. It is that golden plus blue double support may get tested, and which is where maybe CKB is going to bottom out. Scotty, horrible since the break of that red support. Even this golden back test is not really causing a rally. Dash, terrible. It's this red support that is broken. It just made a new low. Even though Dash had broken out of the bull flag, it has made a multi-year low, which is why this bull flag is invalid. And we have to see it as another downtrend now, which is opening the way for all the way to 6-7. I mean, this is brutal by Dash. Data, I've been warning Data, Dash all along for the last couple of weeks, maybe even months, that they had to, I mean, Data has stalled and it is now broken that golden support. Dogecoin, wow, this is really bad now for Dogecoin, and the reason is very, very evident that this red channel, this red channel, I'm going to remove this one as well. This is a make or break point for Dogecoin. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth touch. We have this support as well. Maybe the day will be saved. Maybe Dogecoin will be saved here at this double support. We don't know that yet, but it is a double support, right? It is a very clear double support. It really has to run as soon as possible, else it is going to die. It is going to be a funeral for Dogecoin, really. This is a very bad action unless it breaks, unless it bounces from here. Dot, blue downtrend, the golden bear flag is broken. The green support is getting back tested for the fourth time, and it's not really holding. DYDX, bad. The green support together with the golden, they both are broken. Very bad action by DYDX. FTM had broken that red support and the black. There is no hope. The only hope for FTM would be this here. Yeah, people are selling their houses to go into these altcoins. I never understand. This hype over the last couple of months from basically November, December is over. GRT is also breaking that red support. Everything is crumbling. Hive is at that red plus golden double support. So far, no real bounce. Jasmy is coming closer to the green broken resistance. We may get a test. Jasmy is one of the very good ones. Cass is touched that green top band, and I said this is going to top here. And from there, it came down big time. The red bottom band together with the golden, that is a potential double support if it gets there. And the level is 11 cents. Chainlink looking bad, like the others, and the golden bottom band is the only one that can save it. And we'll see. Litecoin has broken that green support, looking terrible. Mana looking bad because of the black supports break, and it's testing this green support. Nothing matters really. I mean, Matic is toast, completely smashed. Really, that bear flag is broken with force. This is also game over for Matic for quite some time. Excuse me. OM is testing this green support, and it's breaking it actually. The golden can remove that. We can remove the red lines. Okay, and just a second. The only way this could properly rally again would be by bouncing off the red bottom band. Okay, PAL looking bad, really bad because of this golden. Both flags break to the downside, and the purple support is also breaking. So PAL is not looking good. Pepe is toast, especially if this golden bottom band is broken. Even Pepe is going to come down. PYR, horrible. I thought it is going to bounce off 5, but it didn't, and it has smashed back into that broken supports, right? Blue and golden, and it's coming closer to this level. Render looking bad as well because that green support is broken after the blue. So RSR very bad since the break of that golden support. Sandbox terrible. That green channel, it's coming down. Maybe it wants to test this green bottom band and rally. SGB not good. It's this red channel that is really looking bad. If it breaks out, then yes, but at the moment I wouldn't keep my, hold my breath. And Shiba, terrible, terrible, terrible. Yes, it's even penetrating back into the blue bull flag. So I think we're going to come down to this, to where it started, coming back to the crime scene, and then maybe starting a rally. Solana is going to backtest that black support. It actually just did backtest that black support. It couldn't get to the golden top band. It came, if it gotten and then come down and then break out, yes, but looking bad. Sui, terrible. Broken blue support. Theta, since the break of this green and red supports. Tia, looking horrible. I was hoping that this is going to run so that we can buy it, but it just didn't really want to do it. Probably the last chance is, since this started, the red bottom band will be the next potential savior support. Uniswap, no, nothing. Monero is still, to me, it's still showing relative strength. Okay. And that green top band break is going to look very good, but nothing. Ripple also showing some relative strength, trying to break that red resistance. I'm going to have a clean chart here, okay? The cleanest chart is the blue ones, okay? I'm going to switch to the daily, right? the golden and blue. So the only way I would be interested in buying this would be by breaking that blue resistance. That's all. That's the only way. And Tezos looking horrible inside the red downtrend and since the break of that green support. All right. And Zcash, obviously the biggest loser. Take care, guys. Keep in touch. Bye.